This is Amud Yomi, Gemara and Berachos Daf Samuch Amud Beis, and we're holding on the very bottom of Samuch Amud Beis, 4 lines from the bottom. Damar Avacha Hanichlas Lahakis Dam. Someone who goes to give blood, well, not really give blood, but have his blood given, a form of refuah back Bisman Chazal. Omer. This should be a refuah for me and should heal me. Because you, Hashem, are the God of the heals. And your refuah is emes. For it's not the place of people to do medical treatment, but we do it anyways. Amar Abaya, the end that you said that it's not the place for medical treatment, but we do it anyways, that we should not say. Titana, Rabbi Yishmael. Why should one not say that? Because Rabbi Yishmael has taught us, Rabbi, and he shall provide healing. From here we learn out that Lamaisa, the Raife has Rishos to be mirape. Kikai my Omar. Says the Gemara, when he stands up after being Markis Dam, what does he say? Amar Avacha Baruch Raife Chaylim. Says the Gemara, as we turn over to Samach HaMebeis, just to parenthetically mention, this tefillah, this Yiratzon, Lamais is brought down in Shulchan Aruch to be said when one takes medicine. Yiratzon Milfanecha Shem Lakai She'izek Zi Lila Refuah. We end off Ki Raife Echina Mata. We don't say the whole extra over there. And whether it's the minute, whether not everyone is accustomed to this, but the Maisa, one certainly could say it, recognizing that when one takes medicine, when one goes for a medical procedure, that it's not the medicine that heals. Of course, the medicine is just a shliach, but it's a Kadosh Baruch Hu that heals. We turn over to the top of Samach Amud Beis. Says the Gemara, Hanichlas the Beis HaKisei Omer. One who enters into a Beis HaKisei, he should say, as there's always malachim walking with a person, his chabdi mechubadim, kedoshim misharsei elyon, be honored, you noble ones, the holy ones, the servants of Hashem, to do kavod l'Elokei Yisrael, give kavod to Hashem, herpoi mimenu, loosen yourself from me, after I enter, then I'll come back to you, as of course, the Beis HaKisei, the Malachim do not enter. Amar Abaye, says Abaye, lo leim nishach. Don't say this, don't much havili v'hasl, because the Malachim might leave you and not come back. Elo rather, what should one say? Shemruni, Izruni, guard me, help me, Zivchuni, assist me, imtunili, wait for me. Shekanis ve'etzei, shekidarek shal b'nei Adam, until after I go in and come out, that is the derech. B'nei Adam, meaning you tell the Malachim, I have to use the bathroom, but please wait for me. Kinafa Gamer, when he leaves the bathroom, what should he say? 10 lines down. Baruch is the first word online. Baruch Asher Yatzes Adam B'Chachma, blessed you Hashem. And of course, it's Baruch Hashem Elkeinu Melech Haolam, Asher Yatzes Adam B'Chachma. He made man with Chachma. Ubayrei Bayin, Hashem, you've created within us the Kavim, Chalulim, Galoi V'Yadu Lev Nechizich Vadech. It's revealed in front of your heavenly throne, that Hashem, if you were to open or close any of our openings, be impossible to withstand, to be alive without it. Says the Gemara, what do you end off the bracha? Abba Rav, you've made every person into sick, but even one who's healthy should say this. So don't end off Baruch Reifei Chaylim, but rather Elo Reifei Kol Basar. Which of course is what we say. Continues the Gemara, when one comes to sleep on his bed, 3 lines from the medium-sized line, what should he say? And furthermore, he should say, Baruch HaMapil, which of course is the bracha of Hamapil. That I shall lie down in peace. We say a tefillah Hashem shegiyar chelik in teirav tegelin dvar mitzvah var tegelin dvar aveira. And you say to Hashem, please do not bring us lo de chayv lo de avon lo de nisav lo de vizayim v'shal be yitzar toiv al yishal be yitzar ra v'tatzenu mi pegar amechalayim rayim v'al yavlunu chalom yisrael v'ruim rayim say mi tasi shem levnech v'ayinai ben ishar amavis Baruch atah Hashem amir la'ilam kulai bechvaida, and of course we know the other halachas they go together with this, that one should not talk after saying amapil, etc. Ki metayer oimer. 6 lines into the medium-sized lines. What does one say when he wakes up? Elokai neshama shenesata bi tahira. Hashem, the neshama you placed within me is pure. Ata yisarta bi, you made it within me. Ata v'nefachta bi, you breathed it into me. Ata mishar mi b'kir bi, you safeguarded it within me. V'ata asa lead them imen lachzir bi lasalave, and you're going to take it from me and give it back to me. Lasalave kol zman sheneshama b'kir bi moida ani lefanecha. I thank you, Hashem, Hashem l'kav l'kav l'zayri, boin kol amen adikol and shamais, Master and Lord of all the world and the souls, Baruch Atah Hashem, HaMachazir Neshamais of Karim Meisim, which of course is what we say every morning. Continues the Gemara. Once we're on the topic of different brachais, as we'll see, these are going to be our Berachos Shachar. But as the Gemara is going to say, which of course, notably the Minhag HaGoyin is to do this, we don't really do this generally nowadays, is these brachas are said when each occurrence happens. We're about 15 lines from the white lines. The first line is Hamachzir. Kishama kol tarnagola lema, when one hears the voice of the tarnagol, the rooster, he should say, Baruch Hashem nasan tzach v'mina lachim yom v'layla. Ki patach eino, when you open your eyes in the morning, lema, Baruch pokeach ivrim. Ki taret v'yasev lema, when you straighten up and you sit up, you say, Baruch mater asurim. Ki lavich, when you get dressed, lema, Baruch ma'avlo sharumim. Zakiv lema, when you stand up straight, you say, Baruch zakiv kifufim. Ki nachas da'ara lema, when you put your feet on the ground, you say Baruch Baruch Alaris Almayim. Kimaski Lema, when you start walking, you say Baruch Hamechan Misadi Gaver. Kisam Misani, when you put in your shoes, Lema Baruch Shasli Kol Tzarki. Ki Aser Amnayi Lema, when you tie your belt, you say Baruch Izi Salpik Vura. Ki Bar Sudra, when you put the cloth upon your head, your hat, your yarmulke, Al Reshe, well, probably a hat more. Al Reshe Lema or a talis. Baruch Izi Salpik Sefara. Ki Misati Vatzitzis, when you put in your tzitzis, Lema Baruch Hashem Shem Son Lasati Vatzitzis. Ki when you have tefillin Amar. Adari Leim, when you put tefillin in your arm, you say Baruch Hashem Shem Son Tefillin. When you put it Adoration, you put tefillin in your head, Leim Baruch Hashem Shem Son Tefillin. Ki Masha Yadi Leim, when you wash your hands, you say Baruch Hashem Shem Son Al Netilas Yadayim. Ki Masha Yabe, when you wash your face, you say Baruch Hamav Rechevle Sheina Beina Yisnuma. Me'afa Apai, we're in the first very wide line, and of course this bracha goes into the Yiratz and Mafanecha Shem L'Kev L'Kev L'Seish Tegelinim Seish Sechav L'Kenim Sechav V'al Tevienu L'Chev L'Dei Avarav L'Dei Yisanim L'Dei Vizayon V'Koifetz Yisri L'Shtab L'Chav V'Rachakeni Me'adam Ram, we should be far from a bad man, Me'Chavarav D'Avkeni V'Tetav V'Chavar Tov V'Lemecha V'Sinenu Ayoim, and you should grant me today V'Chol Yoim L'Cheinu L'Chaz L'Rach V'Necha V'Nechorai Baruch Atah V'Zeglenu Chasdim Tavim Baruch Atah Hashem Goimel Chasadim Tevim La'amo Yisrael, which of course is Kemat, the bracha that we say. We're holding at the two dots, 4 lines into the very wide lines. Chayiv Adam Levarich. Says the Gemara, what does it mean that one is obligated to bless Hashem for the bad like the good? Ilim, if you're going to tell me Hatayva Meitiv, just like you say on the good Hatayva Meitiv, so too Kachvarach Al Ram Hatayva Meitiv. So too in the bad you say Tayva Meitiv. But it's not true. So what does it mean? You have to kishem. Just like, what's the just like? Means you should be mekabel b'simcha, just like ateva meitiv. You have a new house, a new car. You say ateva meitiv b'simcha. So too, one has to try to get to the level of doing the same for dayon ha'emes. Amar Rav Acha Mishum, Rav Levi, as we conclude, 10 lines to the bottom. First line is Mishum, my Kara, what's the pasuk? Chesed u'mishva l'shir l'cha Hashem azamira, for chesed and mishva, both we sing to Hashem. If chesed ashir, if I sing for chesed, v'mishva ashir, if it's mishva, I sing as well. Shomar nachmini amar Yacha ba Hashem ahalel davar, be'elokim ahalel davar, b'Hashem ahalel davar zu midat teva, be'elokim ahalel davar, elokim of course midas judge, midas adin, zu midas pranius. Tanchan amar Melcha kosi shur sasav shem Hashem makra, sarvi yagonim sav shem Hashem makra. V'Rabbanan amir Yirach Hashem nasan v'Hashem lokach yishem Hashem avarach, all psukim that show us that both for the good and for that which does not seem good, we have to say the same bracha. And we conclude with one last Gemara. Amar Rav Huna, Amar Rav Mishum Rameir, v'Cheitana Mishmeid Rav Akiva. Lo mi adam ragav leimer, because to say kol di'avid rachmana l'tavu avid. We have to get into the custom. We have to accustom ourselves. We have to practice and train to say Gam zu l'teva. We end with a story, 4 lines to the bottom. Kadar of Akiva that he caused with Orcha. Batali Masi made it to a city. He wanted somewhere to sleep. They didn't give it to him. Amar Kol David Rachman Tavu David. Also, Bas Ubas V'Divri, when he slept in the field, he had a rooster, a donkey, and a lamb. Also Zika, Kavi the Sharga, wind came and blew out the lamp. Also Shunra, a cat came, Akhle Tarnagola ate his rooster. Also Arya, a lion came, Akhle Chamer ate his donkey. Amar, what did the Heligar Rabbi Kiva say? Called David Rachman Lataf. Pay Balayla, and guess what? On that night, also Gayasa, the army came, Shavier Lamasa, captured the city. It was good he wasn't in the city. Amr Lahu, Lavar Medachur, Rav Akiva said to him, did I not tell you, Kamasha Asai Kadosh Baruch Hu, everything Hashem does was the Kal David was good, was for the good. He wasn't in the city. Number 2, there was no light on, therefore the soldiers couldn't discover him. Number 3, if he would have had a donkey or a rooster, it would have made noise and the soldiers would have discovered him. Rav Akiva portraying the ultimate Gamzu L'Taiv in the worst of times, to always have Amunah B'Tachan Hashem, that whatever Hashem does is for the good. We'll pick it up at the top of Samach Aleph Amar Aleph B'Siyata Tishmaya.